Hello everybody, today I'm at the Detroit Auto Show taking a look at this 2026 GMC Sierra 2500 AT4X HD. This is also the AEV edition, so you are going to get the American Expedition Vehicle outfit, which is pretty cool. In my opinion, the AT4X is probably one of the most aggressive off-road looking heavy-duty trucks currently on the market, and then putting the AEV stuff on it from the factory just makes it that much more awesome. So starting off up front, this guy does have the 6.6 liter Duramax diesel and 10-speed automatic transmission. So this hood scoop is actually functional on the diesel. We have your really aggressive style LED accent lights with your projector style high and low beam. Your LED fog lights are right here on the all metal powder coated AEV front bumper. You also retain your front facing parking sensors, and you have these overbuilt massive tow recovery hooks. Also, you have these little cutouts right here for LED pods. So if you want to upfit those yourself, you can go out and buy some Baja Designs or some Diode Dynamics and put them in right here. You also have a provision, I believe this is for a front winch or license plate holder. Also, because this is a diesel, AEV has engineered a diesel engine block heater plug right here, which I think is absolutely awesome. Your AT4X badging is going to be on the driver's side of the grille. Your front-facing camera for the 360 camera system is going to be right under the M in GMC. This color combo is absolutely gorgeous. Coming around to the fender flares, I love on the ATX family how they actually give you light-up fender flares. I think that's really cool. Coming down to the wheel and tire setup, it looks like we have a Goodyear Territory MT, and the tire size on that guy, if I can find it real quick, is a 305/70 R18. We have a really nice GMC AEV collab wheel. Right here we have your Duramax 6.6 liter badge with your Allison branded transmission, and I believe that this is actually going away sometime in early 2026. Gloss black mirror caps. Mirror mounted camera is going to be right here. Blind spot indicator, as well as your LED mirror lights. Gloss black door handles with passive entry, so you can lock and unlock the vehicle from the driver's side or passenger side door if you have the key with you. Your AT4X HD badge is going to be down here. And something that I really like that General Motors does is typically on their regular trucks, they give you a thick coat of paint right here. As you can see, it looks kind of like orange peel. And that's to protect from rock chips and then eventually corrosion. On the AT4X models for trucks, they bring a super thick coat along the rocker panel. Then they give you just a regular thick coat along here just underneath this badge, and then it becomes extremely smooth, which is awesome. I love that this manufacturer does that. Coming around to the back, looks like we have a bedside step, which makes getting into the front portion of the bed very easy. Again, amber indicator right here on the fender flare. We have your Multimatic DSSV high performance shocks right there as well. I am gonna try and put this tailgate up before I get there. LED tail light with your blind spot monitor located right there. Again, AEV rear bumper. Parking sensors are still retained. You have little cutouts right here for LED pods if you so choose. And then on the rear bumper, they also give you tow recovery hooks too, which is sweet. Trailer camera provisions are right here. 7-pin trailer connectors right there. Your AEV badge is going to be on the driver's side. Your AT4X badge is going to be on the passenger side. Looks like we have the black matte vinyl inlay over the upper portion of the Pro trailer, or the Pro tailgate, I should say. I've done a lot of videos today, guys. I apologize if I misspeak. Right here we have your diesel and DEF fill ports. And then if you look up top on the third brake light, we also have a cargo camera and then the video camera for the rear view mirror. This wing is actually designed to push air over the bed, so that way even if you don't have a tonneau cover, you still won't have as much drag, and it will still be somewhat aerodynamic. I mean, it is essentially a brick on wheels, so who knows how effective that really will be. But again, absolutely gorgeous looking truck. They did a really good job with this one. Let's take a closer look at the interior. All right, so starting off over on the driver's side door, we have this really nice soft leather with red AT4 style stitching. Window controls are right here. Mirror controls are right here. Lock and unlock buttons, as well as your 2-seat memory. Electronic parking brake. Push button transfer case with auto, 4 high, 2 high, 4 low. You have your different drive mode dial here, as well as your trailer tow mode. Then we have your, I believe these are your parking lights. We have your cargo lamp button, dimmer switch for your instrument cluster, and then the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle. We have your heads-up display settings all right here, which brings us to the heads-up display, which is going to be right there. The dash is probably 70% soft touch leather, or like it feels like a leather, it looks like a leather, it's got stitching on it, but it does have something hard underneath. It is pretty soft though. It's not just a direct plastic, it seems like. It may actually be, who knows. I've been in so many cars today. Like I said, I apologize if I misspeak. Below that, we have your instrument cluster. It is fully digital. Coming back to the steering wheel, it is a nice soft leather wrap steering wheel. No bolsters, which is appreciated. Right here, we have all the cruise control buttons, as well as the gap adjustment for your adaptive cruise control, and then your heated steering wheel button. Over on the right side, we have your steering wheel mounted controls for your for the phone, and then we have the control pad right here for the center instrument cluster. Massive horizontal touchscreen display. It is kind of tilted towards the driver, which is always appreciated. It does make it seem like it's a little bit more cockpit seating. This is powered by Google. It's got Google Maps. It's very high definition, very responsive, but it also has wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. You have your 360-degree camera system. You can control the climate through here, as well as your trailering. This does have a 5G LTE connection. So if you are trailering something by yourself, you can actually go in this app, and then it will test all the brake lights and stuff for you. So that way you can be out of the vehicle looking at that stuff, and you don't have to have somebody come over and help you. Underneath that, you've got a oversized push button start, dual zone climate control, and something that I love that General Motors does in their trucks is this guy has ventilated and heated seats. But the cool thing about the heated seats is they let you turn on the heated seat back independent from the seat itself. So let's say your butt's getting a little hot, but your back is still cold, or maybe your back's just sore. You can just push this middle button on both driver or passenger, and then just the heated seat back will come on itself. I like that a lot. This being a diesel, it is going to have the exhaust brake. This is your lane keep assist button, your parking sensors off button. This is your tailgate release button, hazard light button, traction control off, windows down, all four at once, locking rear diff, and then this is your hill descent control or off-road control mode. Storage tray here as well as here, USB and USB Type-C, cup holders, storage here, integrated trailer brake controller. It is kind of weird that it's here and not somewhere here. I actually don't mind it here. I think this is a perfect spot for it, especially if you have one hand on the wheel. You see something getting squirrely in your rearview mirror or your side mirrors, you can manually adjust that brake because your hand's just resting right here. Wireless charging mat, AT4X stamp on the armrest, lift up on that, giving us access to the full wireless charging mat, as well as a USB Type-C, and a 120 volt 400 watt power outlet right here. This is LED lit. Beautiful AT4X badging on the seats, and then AEV stitching on the headrests. This guy has two glove boxes. First one's accessed by pushing this button right here. Second one's going to be right there. Coming up top to the vanity, it is a nice suede vanity in an AT4X. That is pretty sweet. LED lit vanity for the passenger as well as your driver. Up top on the headliner, there's a 3-door universal garage remote. This guy has a single pane sunroof or moonroof, so all those controls are here. Power sliding rear window button is going to be right there. Then you have your dome map light controls, as well as your OnStar SOS buttons. And then finally, your video camera rear view mirror, which you can control how zoomed in or zoomed out it is, how high or how low it is, and the brightness, stuff like that. When you're done, flick it back, and it's a rear view mirror again. So overall, I really do like the interior of this truck. I don't know what it is. I know Chevy and GMC are the same thing pretty much. You can say GMC is a little bit more luxurious. I just prefer the layout of the GMCs. I prefer the styling and the design. The one thing that I do like about the Chevys is I love that ZR2 color scheme. That gray with that kind of like neon yellow just looks absolutely amazing. But this doesn't look bad. I think GMC did a really good job differentiating themselves from Chevy. They only have the same touchscreen, they have the same buttons and stuff like that, but the layout is different enough to where you're like, you know what, this actually is significantly different to where I actually like the HVAC vents up here. I like the buttons down here instead of being right up here. So I think General Motors did a good job. Let's take a look at the back seats and see how much legroom we have. So before I get in, I do want to point out these seats do fold up flat, giving us access to an almost load flat floor, which is nice. Also, center seat does have a fold down armrest / cup holder that is a little bit bigger than they normally were. In seat storage, it's not super deep, but it does go over pretty far. My hand's almost in the middle portion of this seat right here. Getting in is easy with the running boards that drop down and the grab handle on the B-pillar. Tons and tons of leg room back here. Storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. 2 cup holders right here. Heated captain's chairs, USB and USB Type-C outlet. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the sunroofs anymore, especially the twin panes. It just takes away too much headroom for me, in my opinion. If you're gonna do one, do a single pane. I don't really mind that as much. I had that on my old truck. It wasn't that bad. But look at how much additional headroom they give you back here. This is a good 3 inches. And so if you're, 6'2", 6'3", even 6'4", maybe, you could easily sit back here and be content. They did a good job keeping in mind the taller occupants back here. They did a good job. Let's take a quick look now at the bed. So this tailgate has the multi-pro tailgate system. It's pretty cool. To open it like a regular tailgate, you just push the bottom button here and it'll automatically come down. This guy does have a bed liner from the factory, looks like, spray in. It also has the 5th wheel gooseneck prep package. We got 3 tie down points in each of the 4 corners for a class leading 12. Your 4-pin and 7-pin trailer connectors for the 5th wheel gooseneck prep package are going to be on the driver's side. Bed lighting is included. If you look closely as well, you can see that the bed sides have been pushed out as far as possible, giving GM and Chevy class leading bed volume. So that is pretty cool. Put the tailgate back up. You can simply just push it up normally. To use the multi-pro feature, you can use it at the same time or you can use it independently. This is not an 8-foot box. I believe this is like 6 3/4. So let's say you have 2x4s, 4x4s, 2x6s, whatever. They're 8 feet long. You don't want to put the whole tailgate down. You can just put this portion of the tailgate down, have them at an angle, pop this bad boy up, and then boom, you now have an 8-foot bed. There's also additional tie-down points here and over here, so you can put a bungee down or a small ratchet strap if you would like. If you don't want to use that and you want to use it as an actual step, you simply push both of them simultaneously. They'll automatically come down for you and you should be good to go. This guy is optioned with the Kicker audio group back here for tailgating. It is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Getting in is real easy. To put it away, you simply just reverse the process. Adding the multi-pro tailgate does add a little bit of weight and complexity to the system. However, if you know how to do it with one hand and in one fluid motion, you can put the whole thing away. So, pretty cool. Let's take a quick look now at the towing and payload sticker for this vehicle. So here's the towing sticker for this vehicle. I'll just kind of read you the payload. It looks like with all 5 passengers included, the payload cannot exceed 2,610 pounds. So this is a heavy duty vehicle, yes, but keep in mind, it is more off-road oriented. If you had a properly equipped, 3,500, 2,500 for towing, it would have significantly more payload and towing capability. Let's take a quick look now at that Monroney. So here's the just generic Monroney for this guy. Again, it's a 2026 GMC Sierra HD AT4X AEV edition. The Pro starts at $49,795. We're right here at the ATX, or 4X I should say, that starts at $87,995. However, this doesn't include the AEV edition, which is a couple grand more, as well as some other options. So we're probably looking north of $93,000 starting price. And then you can go all the way up to the Denali Ultimate, which starts at $96,995. It looks like the exterior color on this guy is the Volcano Red tint coat. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then here are some of the key features as well as the available equipment. You can pause the video and take a look at that if you'd like. So there you have it, the 2026 GMC Sierra 2500 AT4X HD AEV edition. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. In the comment section below, let me know if you'd purchase this vehicle or if you think a different brand has a better HD off-road truck. I am waiting to hear your comments in the comment section below. If you want to keep up to date with more auto show content and vehicle walkthroughs, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, and also please check out all the affiliate links in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.